So it was somewhere here when it was doing 300K a day. Now it's doing solid K a day, basically, jumping to 1 million occasionally. So there we go. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. If we go not in this emulator, on another emulator. So what actually happened here when I log into the game, other than I got kicked by a giant sandworm outside, because this, by the way, the best thing is like you're in this dark forest of dark zombies, whatever, dark, and we go into world and there's like sand season currently with pyramids and everything. So
doesn't matter.
That's great.
With
there's
what?
this sandworm and
It's 4 a.m. and we're rolling the dice. Matei drops knowledge made of gold and ice. Felix with ads making those coins rise. Jack up designs, worlds chasing the sky. We're the 2.5 gamers, the midnight crew. Talking UA adverts and game design too. Matei, Felix, Shaka bringing the insight. We're rocking those vibes till the early daylight. Matei, UA, master eyes on the prize. Tracking data through the cyberspace skies. Felix stacks dollars like a wizard in disguise. Jacob's crafted realms lift us to the highs. 2.5 gamers talking smack. Slow hockey stick, got your back. Ads are beautiful, they light the way. Click it fast, don't delay.
No. Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
I'm hoping this is gonna be quick.
What are we gonna do? Hello, dear listeners.
review radar time.
Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. Oh my God.
No, okay, let me redo this. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of 2.5 Gamers, where you can stay 2.5 steps of the mobile gaming industry. Today, we have a very special episode because our very own specialty game designer, Jakob Remeyer, is going to go through all the exciting games that we have covered so far on the podcast in the last, how long?
3 months.
3 months.
3 months. And we're going to do another episode of the special Review Radar. Now,
Yes.
my name is Felix Broberg.
My name is Matej Lančarič.
I'm Jakub Remeyer.
And we
are
your hosts.
That's actually pretty good. But now we leave and he starts talking.
Yeah.
So he starts talking and then we come back in an hour or something. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know, in the morning. And then when I hit like stop the recording, it's gonna be 12. You know what? We should do like 10 hours of review radar on put it on YouTube.
You know, I sometimes listen to our Review Radar to go to sleep.
I need to listen to it in the post production. Always fall asleep.
No worries.
Anyway, but what's exciting is the hello.
Yeah. So let's start. We
Ooh.
got the crap. So Triple Match City, November 25th, 2024. That's where we cover that. It's the hidden object iteration of the, let's say, the trendy version of hidden object, pretty much, not the old concept one. So November 25th. It
Wow.
seems that this game definitely broke through the podcast curse of us covering a game and then the game declining from that point on. So it's already to something like 120K a day. Downloads wise, again, it's faring pretty well. Something like
Wait, show me active user base.
7K downloads a day. I guess pretty. 60K users.
Wait,
What?
Unheard of ARPU.
What the fuck?
that must be something wrong.
No, it's not wrong. And I'm pretty sure like this is only iOS and no Android.
No, both are here.
Yeah, but just click on the selected apps.
Selected apps.
Yes, not here. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Can you do revenue again?
This is revenue.
Nice.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
It makes 115K a day in IAPs?
Insane.
120. Yeah, so that's there.
Pretty good.
Not much has been updated in the game, to be honest. As I was going through it, we still have the usual kind of levels that you play mainly, and then the black and white levels that they put there because of the creatives and stuff. as we know there. So that's there. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. I don't see like not album implemented yet or something else, or maybe I just like didn't unlock it or something. But yeah, I was checking even Game Refinery here and was looking through like what was their update history, and yeah, not much stuff really in between. There's like 100 new levels done on May, or let's say this month. Then there's again some more new levels and stuff, like standard stuff pretty much. So not that big of a, let's say, push on feature
This was
side.
40% revenue, ad revenue as well, right?
Yes,
so this
yes.
game is doing extremely well.
Yeah.
Like on that user base and with so low downloads, this is doing like extremely well.
The interesting thing is here, like I asked, because I know these guys, to come on the podcast and they were not very interested. I really wish they would.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe if they scale downloads a little bit higher, or they don't need to if they're still making so much revenue.
I would
anyway.
say they should, because then they can call PVX partners. Because today's episode is also brought to you by our sponsors, PVX Partners. Simplest and most effective credit line for marketing. Because if you scale those 7,000 downloads with these type of revenues, you can get pretty good results, right? So you can scale, and you need funding. Yeah, no equity dilutions. You can repay as you get paid. Flexible, fast. There you go. So you can get term sheet in just 24 hours. Just call PVX Partners, or just go to pvxpartners.com and tell them 2.5 Gamers sent you, as usual. So yeah, just don't wait. pvxpartners.com. There you go. Easy. Very
There we
easy.
go. November 28th. Dark War Survival.
Oh, there you go.
Man, I looked so good for that episode.
You dyed your hair. I think, sure.
And the mustache.
I mean, mustache is the game,
name
yeah.
of the game.
Name of the game. Yeah. You just
Anyway, so November 28th, as I said.
Fuck.
So it was somewhere here when it was doing 300k a day. Now it's doing solid 800k a day, basically, jumping to 1 million occasionally. So there we go. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. If we go not in this emulator, on another emulator. So what's actually happened here when I log into the game, other
Yeah.
than I got kicked by a giant
Obviously.
sandworm
Oh.
outside, because this, by the way, the best thing is like you're in this dark forest of dark zombies, whatever, dark, and we go into world and there's like sand season currently
Yeah.
with pyramids and everything. So
Doesn't matter.
that's great.
With
There's
what?
this
With what?
sandworm and pyramids,
Pyramids.
Pyramids.
whatever. So there's the sandworm that kicks you out and starts a new season, yada yada yada. There's so much stuff they added in between. I won't even go over it. Like our sick dog is still there, and we still need to buy the IP in order to cure him and get an S-grade Catherine hero for there and stuff like that. So they're still working there. I think even the road that I still hasn't finished, or did I finish it? Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, there we go. So it's still, I'm on the road here, saving the saviors and like stuff like that. So yeah, so they're moving forward, full speed ahead. We checked the portfolio last time. I think I was doing all the river games are actually scaling up. I mean, the new ones, not only Last War, but also Last Z, Top Heroes, Dark War, and what was the last one? I think I missed one. Three more 4Xs. Yeah, so this is doing extremely well.
Could River Game be making one of the largest IP revenues as a gaming company, you think?
Most probably.
Could
I
be.
would say.
Like,
Could be.
yeah.
Yeah, could be.
It's like that, or maybe some social casino or match 3 maybe, but yeah, it's like
yeah,
close
but
race probably.
They're doing extremely well. Moving on. Acero 2.
I can see all the backgrounds from my US trip.
Yes, exactly. So December 2nd, that's somewhere
Of
here.
course. Yeah.
And then, if I
Then
understand,
they
this
launched
is
China.
Yep.
Yeah.
This
Or no,
is,
globally.
no. This
US.
It was
US. They
glo-
launched US. because we were
Okay.
covering it during soft launch.
Oh yeah,
actually.
that's true. That's true. That's true. That's
It
true.
was already in Asia before. That was the Asian global launch,
Yeah.
basically. And then comes US. It's still doing extremely well, I would say. Something like 400K, more than 400K IP only a day, which in this case means that there's still substantial amount of ad revenue, but I would say it's not that big. I would guess
18% ad revenue.
yeah, something like that. That I think is pretty good estimate. So what's happening here? There are new events, new stuff, new power layers added into it. So that's there. There's this Demon King, whatever, Demon King Clash stuff. They're pretty much adding more of the progression layers, like the characters you see here. Like there's this, yeah.
Is it making more than Archero 1?
Yeah.
Currently,
I'm pretty sure.
definitely.
Pretty sure it is.
I can double check. On daily revenue wise, you mean?
Yeah, just go there on the back one and just add Archero on the top.
Here, okay.
Yeah.
It's like 10 times
Okay.
more.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like, why would you, use inferior engine basically, like for money printing. So going back to the game itself.
Can you go to the creative gallery, please?
Of what?
Of the Archero 2, yeah. And then just go and view all creatives. And then if you click on those networks, okay, I don't see CTV there. Maybe I'm not sure why, but if we maybe
Walk straight into it.
You walk straight because I
But
think
can you tell me what CTV is?
this like TV ads. Because I think like they also thought like that the CTV are just for massive brands or TV ads are massive brands, multi-million-dollar budgets, but not anymore because with Vibe.co you can launch CTV, Hulu, Roku, you name it, in minutes. It's that simple, totally self-serve. So it actually can drive real business with over 5,000 brands already using it. So go check out Vibe.co. Vibe.co, guys, and you as well, Jakub.
Right.
I love
Yeah,
it.
so they added, not here, I think this was there before, this kind of wishing thing.
That was definitely there.
Yeah, there's a new S tier gacha set that's there. That was definitely not there, but they rotate those out, I guess. So yeah, and then as I said, new character. I think we can even, let's try. It's been 10 times, and we got nothing. That's great. Yeah, so they're pretty much continuing their usual setup. Nothing really out of the extraordinary. I haven't seen like giant changes. Like this is just bread and butter hobby doing their thing and doing it as solid as usual. So that's there. Like I wouldn't be even like, this is not really a decline in their case. It's more of a like stable curve, I would say.
Stable dinosaur. Yeah, this is definitely not a decline. It's a stable dinosaur, man. Like fuck, like this looks terrible.
You mean like Simon's cat?
Is Habby running out of steam a little bit?
I can double check here if you want to see. This is the whole portfolio.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Like the thing with this curve, they always prop it up with a new game eventually, because it's hit after hit after hit. So I wouldn't be very afraid of. My guess is they're cooking 3 or 4 more games, and we just don't know. We actually were supposed to already review the Whittle Defender game, which we're gonna review very soon, which is a new soft launch tower defense game. Anyway, moving forward, what's there next? Top Girl, our favorite game.
Ooh, of course.
Especially your dear listeners, because it's the most watched video on the channel.
Absolutely.
So this we covered on December 5th, and I actually guess
Can I just say, the comments you got and all the praise you got for that video is incredible.
And not only that one, but also I think the new one which was
Last Z
Z.
when
Yeah.
Top Girls meets Forex.
Yeah. And like that
It
guy,
was like 10K.
that guy should start his own channel. Those two idiots there, they were just sitting there adding no value. Thank you very much, dear listeners. We really appreciate your feedback.
Thanks, guys. We have
Thank you.
feelings too.
Yeah. I was like, Zendaya.
Yeah. I got the SS tier, and I'll show you. But like, let me first get the revenue. So I would say it's kind of stable, but there's still some like
Weird stuff happening.
shenanigans with UA, or I don't know what's like
Whoa.
these like valleys here. I don't know like why they went like from like 100K downloads a day into like tenth of the scale
There
suddenly.
must be some restrictions, right?
I
Because of all the boobs.
know what might have happened.
What?
They turned off the web shop from Fast Spring. Because today's episode also by Fast Spring. You know, I mean, it is what it is. Today's episode also brought to you by Fast Spring because they have a new sponsor which delivered the D2C at scale for over 20 years. It powered top mobile publishers around the world. Maybe they powered also Top Girl. Well, we never know. But you know, no drama D2C partner with real world experience at scale. It's the partner you can trust. So they go to fastspring.gg and quickly launch a new web store, replace an existing D2C vendor, or just, you know, add the redundant D2C vendor. So there you go. Fastspring.
Yeah. So what they added here in between. So we have some new girls here, as usual. Instead of SSR being the highest rarity, we now have ultra rare girls.
It's almost like with our episodes. We have special episodes and now we have ultra special.
Exactly. I, by the way, got Zendaya.
But this is not Zendaya. Like, what the fuck is this?
That's fake Zendaya.
Zendaya from Temu?
Something like that. Yeah.
But here's
then
this
in
is
the
better Zendaya.
idle part, this was actually a feature that, like, when I logged into it, it kind of immediately get me to it. So you now have this suite, and there's this homemaking stuff where you hire a secretary, a chef, and a maid. So more AI-driven girls with AI-driven animations. I guess that's there, and yeah, like the usual kind of stuff here. So lots of events, lots of stuff. So this is still living pretty well, I guess. That's there, especially by updating the power layers. I guess we'll see the revenue kind of go somewhere, but my guess is that they're working on the second one or maybe an iteration of this concept of like streamlined Forex, let's call it, because Top Girl, I think, is the only one that's really a streamlined version of Forex in like real sense. Anyway, moving forward, Royal Kingdom.
Yes.
So that's what the rave is all about. Royal Kingdom running the biggest celebrity campaign in mobile gaming ever.
Call me horses, man. Used to Coin Master?
I would say this is on scale of Coinmaster, definitely, or even higher.
I don't think it's higher, but it's on the same scale, yes.
Because of the names?
Yes.
Because J-Lo and Kardashians are more pricey than what they are running?
I would say,
like
even
Phoebe
though...
and Monica?
Yeah, I mean, LeBron, fine. Jimmy Fallon, maybe. But the rest, come on.
Shakira,
yeah, but J-Lo and Kardashians, and then there's like, list goes on and on. So I would say they're very close, yes. And I think, yeah.
So let's just say the game, when we covered it in what, December 12th. So yeah, it was somewhere right here after the launch. And yeah, it scaled dramatically higher, I guess, because of that whole April campaign that they were running, or May, or I don't know when they started.
April 16.
April 16, yeah. So I guess, yeah, this is here.
I mean,
downloads wise, yeah, it shows definitely that, like, yeah, they're pretty much driving 400K downloads a day. You can check the bullshit filter here.
Yeah, it's majority US.
Yeah, but the US didn't really increase that much, I guess, if I just go on US only. Okay, let's just say doubled the US.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about
the
revenues?
US?
How about revenues? Not only check revenues instead of downloads now.
US revenues, you mean? Only?
Yeah. Use revenues.
Wow.
It's pretty clear.
Well, it's not going down.
It's pretty clear.
Yeah, double also US revenue, more than double.
More than double.
Okay, going into the game, where do I have it?
That was fake Zendaya.
Yeah, so it's I guess the same, or I didn't. Or let's say I wasn't greeted with any new feature here immediately from the start. So my guess is they're still waiting.
Wait a second, Mr. Jakub.
What?
I'm level 162.
Do you have the album? No, you have the album. Oh, okay, there we go.
Yes.
So that's the album. So it
The
unlocks
album.
later.
Yes.
So unlocks
It unlocks
later.
later. Yes. It does.
That's
So yeah, I do.
interesting. Okay, so they're still
they're still
updating the
they're
feature
still now
set.
updating. Yeah, they're definitely working on it.
Okay. Thought they would have it from the start, but yeah. That's
Well-
interesting. So yeah, this is scaling up. It's still nowhere close to Royal Match, but it's definitely on its way there. The question is when it will stop. What the the synergy of these two games will
Yeah.
produce when
I
combined
thought
together.
it's not gonna get anywhere near the Royal Match, but now I'm not so sure anymore.
Like currently is like kind of similar to that King Shot Whiteout Survival situation. In a way that these guys approaching kind of very fast towards like 1 million.
Yeah. But it's
in overall
there's gonna be a
daily
ceiling
revenue.
for sure for some time, and plateau for some time, and then this scale again.
But by this pace, they're gonna hit 1 million a day probably next month in June. So we'll see if it goes afterwards. Okay, moving on. Blossom Sword. So there was this nice game called Blossom Sword that we covered on December 20th.
Yeah, I wanted to say it was already a nice holiday season because Felix was in Sweden.
Yeah, it was. You can see it by my background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. I know.
There's
Look
Felix.
at that Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah, this it seems.
This is pretty stable.
really, yeah, this is pretty stable. It's just that nothing really to it.
Do you guys remember how much ad revenue?
I think a lot. Like if I
Find it here.
understand correctly.
Blossom Sword.
They're not
35%.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're still running a lot of events. The win streak mechanic that I still didn't unlock. There was all the like stuff that's been there. No new feature greeted me when I logged into it. But yep, looks very healthy and kind of very stable. Great for the team. Yep, this one's special. Head of Exile.
Jesus.
2, which we covered on January 2nd in New Year's episode.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a little bit tricky because what's happening with this game, and there's actually a lot of drama that you don't know about.
Ooh, of course, because I don't
because-
fucking care.
Oh, what happened?
Because there's been like a very vocal, let's say, community about them not being able to keep up the first game together with the second game because they're offloading resources for the first game to the second game. So the seasoning of every 3 months of new league of the first game went to shit. And this game isn't finished, so everybody's pissed because the new players are pissed about the new game and old players are pissed about the old game.
Awesome.
So yeah, the game still did great, and
Amazingly well.
checking with like BG Insights, it's like 143 mil just in its early access. Just saying, just on Steam. So that's there. 6 million units sold. But again, as you can see here on this graph, they had like peak of like more than just on Steam. By the way, this is
I can
like, on
see the
different
pain
platforms.
in your eyes.
It's not payment. Like they said it. Like they're pretty much going after like monthly patches, but not content updates. There's been a new update now, which is like kind of new league, but it's not the new league. It's just an update. We'll need to see when they actually finish it, and then I guess there will be this kind of similar bump to like to other-
Only if I care, but I don't.
you run out
I
of
don't.
ads.
I don't. No. Yeah. No ambush ads anymore. And I can think.
Yeah. We'll see. But I'm still kind of cheering for this one. Hopefully the team can fix it because there's lots of broken stuff in the second one, which is not looking that good for it. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, moving on. Dark and Darker.
Another special episode.
January 9th. This actually, we were talking about that it will go to mobile. This was when we were using the PC game. And here we actually started on mobile, but it's in soft launch because it's only in the US and Canada.
Wow, so it's dead. Just like
it's
the
soft.
views on the episode of this review.
Soft
No, it's
launch, man.
no
It's
way.
soft launch.
All 5 people said it's perfect. It's amazing.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll need to kind of leave this on for it to manifest with some kind of actual global launch numbers or whatever
we
they're
have now
going to do
more
with it.
sponsors than views on this episode.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see how this will fare. Magic Sword.
Oh, this is
January
this one's great.
13th.
Yeah. Oh man,
This, yes.
beast.
Yeah. So
This
Magic
game.
Sword, January 13 was nowhere close to its actual scale when we covered. So we covered it was like 40K a day. Now it's 120K a day.
This is not-
Downloads wise.
This is not the final destination.
Yeah, this is not the final destination, definitely. So 50K downloads a day. We can do the bullshit filter here.
It's all US.
Yeah,
It's all
all
US,
US basically. Yeah, as expected. When I got into the game, I guess I got one more event. Still no album, at least not from level 50. And yeah, I guess the team is still very busy building and scaling and doing pretty much all those things. So we haven't seen the
It's not full
yet.
potential yet.
Yeah.
Can I share something here that's really interesting? If you give me the screen for a minute, because
Mhm.
basically I'm just going to share a screen share from my newsletter that's actually coming out tomorrow on this.
So
Where
you
I
can
looked
chill.
on I looked at the whole sorting category,
Mhm.
and this game Magic Store is just set to go super no. The ARPDAO or ARPU for this game is so much higher than Hexa Swords. So in the last 30 days, Magic Sword made $4.1 million. So 3.3 from IP and 1 million from ads. Hexa Sword, like kind of the genre leader, 13 million, majority from ads, right? And Bus Sword, which is a bit different, made by iCame. Yeah, 4.1 million from ads only. But just look at the ARPU
mean Buzz
numbers.
Out.
Yeah, but
Bus Out. Yeah, the advantage they have, like how much they're generating from such a small user base compared to
Matt is
Hexasword.
going to roll over you here, man.
Man, like this is comparing apples to oranges, first of all. Second of all, this is IIP versus ads, completely different ratio. And this is going to be IIP ROAS campaigns, which is going to be expensive as fuck. So, no.
You don't think it's actually doing well against Hexasword?
No,
then?
it's doing well, but it's nowhere going to scale to like Hexas
Exactly,
for numbers
yeah,
because
yeah.
they would need to like literally just like helicopter money
Yeah,
in order to get to that scale
it's exactly that.
with those quality users producing that RPU.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Still impressive.
yes. But the whole like
The argument doesn't stand.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
the point.
Yeah, exactly. Because this is not like fair comparison. Yes, the ARPU is high, but you know why it's high? Because it's mainly IIPs.
Few
and
So
users
users
mainly-
are very
Yeah,
expensive.
exactly. And because then like the CPI versus Magic Sword versus Hexa Sword, it's like on Magic Sword maybe like triple that what you see in Hexa Sword, but the ARPU is only double that.
point.
Unfortunately, no.
There we go. Thanks for the
Next.
screen.
Next. Next.
Okay.
I mean, they're doing
So-
super well. That's true.
Yeah, they're doing super well. No, don't get
But
me
no,
wrong.
yeah, no questions asked.
Yeah, this one's your favorite, Felix. Block Blast. So we covered Block Blast January 20th, which you said was the game with the biggest DAU, which was not. Obviously.
You will never forget that. You will never forget. And you were just fucking with him.
There's an obscure game that
Obscure game. You want more?
No one's ever heard of it, man. You get outside your like Reddit forums, and no one's ever heard of it.
Arena Free Fire. No one-
Exile 35?
Jakub,
Get out of your cave. You're living under a rock.
Jakub, he's making fun of you. I hope you just understand that now.
Or not.
You didn't get that last time, but come on, man. Like,
Yeah, let's get back to this. So we covered January 20th.
well, you know what we could also say? it made 2,700 euros. It's a dead game.
For sure. We could also say that, but we won't because
Yeah.
we won't do that mistake.
I spoke to the account manager of Blockblast for an ad network, and he's like, "These guys are crazy." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's just like, "They have 2,500 pages of block list games," and I was like, "What?" It's like the biggest block list in the world. They have the biggest block list.
Okay.
I can imagine.
So
They also have 10% year retention.
Day 90 retention.
No, not day 90. Day 365.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Okay.
nuts.
yeah, so they pretty much scaled to record levels, basically more than
This
1
doesn't
million.
matter. Show us active user base.
Yeah, we're getting there. 15 million, let's say. Still no Garena Free Fire numbers.
Please just come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's go. So US is what?
2 million.
US got under.
Is it bigger than Subway Surfers if you put that on? If you add the app?
Oh, you want Subway Surfers against this? Okay.
Yeah, because it's really neck and neck, I think. Oh no.
Wow.
What happened there? They were really neck and neck. Must have updated something in Sensor Tower.
Maybe wrong filter.
Maybe.
You didn't maybe get all the Subway Surfers apps into it because they have
Maybe.
multiples.
Still.
Yeah, moving on.
Please.
Project Rise.
Ooh. There we go.
So Project Rise, January 23rd, we would show you something, but we don't have anything because the game's nowhere. As
Wait a
usual. So
second.
this
I
is
have the
taking...
Discord.
Okay.
That's all we get.
We get the Discord. Anyway, the game got much bigger regarding its feature set in, like, I don't know which one is this, like third or second look that we did on it. If I understand correctly...
Oh, they're bringing new skins. They're bringing new skins into
the game. Yeah, but they didn't say anything regarding the release date.
No.
So they're still working on it. Like this has been going for what, like more than a year now?
I think
from
so.
The announcement?
Yeah, I think so. This was our, second?
Announcing Project Rise June 24, 2024. So next month is going to be for a year from announcement. So that's very close to Supercell kind of kill window, let's say. But we'll see, because this hasn't been even soft launch. This is always some kind of close
alpha testing.
Yeah, alpha test, close beta, whatever, like the usual thing. So we'll see. Looking forward to, or maybe I would rather kind of want it to launch now, because I don't think so we can see that many iterations from the beta. Moving on, this is very important. BlockJam. So this is it.
Yeah, this is it.
ColorBlockJam, we did an episode on January 27th, when it was still, let's say, just kind of getting its engines right. 30k a day. Now it's doing 450k a day.
IAP only.
450k a day, and that's 60% of ad revenue on top of that. So that's 600k a day, 700k a day at least.
Yeah, and
at least
150k downloads a day.
That's the thing. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
So this game has already made 120 million.
Yeah,
that is impressive.
Probably. For me, it's like one of the, like literally like one of the year.
Yeah, like that's like they said, like it's their KPIs are so crazy, like they've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Which,
like
I mean, we see it in the numbers.
Yeah, we see it in the numbers, of course. If I go here, what they added lately, I even got a post about this. They're turning more and more casual, actually. So what's there is like a new streak mechanic, which is the standard streak mechanic, and pre-level boosters, which are tied to that streak mechanic, meaning that if you have the streak, you get those boosters in the level. So it's slowly kind of getting there to some kind of full casual feature set. So my guess is that later down the line, they're going to add even the album and even the like more events or whatnot. So let's see. Guess I'm getting a froze here, or whatever happened here, or not. Oh, that's nice. It wasn't this
It wasn't
flashy.
there before. It's going to more that premium feel, I guess.
Yeah, but as we were talking literally on like one of the next episodes that you will hear or you have already heard, Century Games, for instance, had already like a follow-up on this. Lots of people have follow. I guess all the Vietnam gang has a follow-up on this already. Everybody has a follow-up on
Took
this.
3 weeks.
Yeah, it took 3 weeks, of course.
But look, you know, it's the same thing what we discussed with Century Games. If you don't have the expertise, then you can copy whatever you want.
Yeah, but it's not that easy to kind of do this thing. And if I understand, there still isn't, even after like 6 months.
6 months, yeah. A proper
Yeah, even
clone.
after 6 months, there's still not like a proper challenger to kind of take
No.
these guys on. Like, yeah, this is the.
Oh, this is new. Yeah, this is new.
Oh my god, level 17. So if I go here into the block category, of course, download's gonna be dominated by Block Blast because that's just pretty much. It's still in second, even in downloads. But if we go in revenue,
it's nothing else.
Nothing really.
Look at I came number 2.
Yeah, well, that's true.
The way.
Hey guys,
It's what
Nice
I
game.
think it is. Yeah, of course.
Hello.
hey guys, nice game.
Yeah.
Nice game you have there. Yeah. How's this is faring? Yeah, not really. I guess it's hard.
They're not running any UA at all.
Yeah, so that's that.
That's why it's not going anywhere.
ColorBlockJam, yeah, hands off, guys. This is really heads off. Like this is really something amazing that you built there. Icy's Hero. Yeah, this is gonna be a longer one.
It's not gonna be longer.
Icy's Hero. We reviewed on January 30th, and what happened here is that we had this was Century attempts on 3 cores, because we get Legend of Mushroom, Frozen City wrapped in Fallout Shelter end farm visual, and then on top of it we had the Forex layer. But the problem of the game, in my opinion, was that the Forex layer wasn't finished, because as you see here, when I was going into the Forex map, you could just kind of just go around it. You see other people there. You can even zoom out. That's it. That was it.
Yeah.
You could see other people's.
I can see it already on your gestures there.
Yeah. So I just can't, there's nothing. And my guess was that most of the player base didn't even know there was a Forex map, because there wasn't really anything to it.
This can't be doing well.
Yeah, this is still not doing, let's say. No. How did I kill one of my tabs accidentally? Yeah, I did. So this is doing, let's say, staying in place.
It's 60K per day.
Yeah, so it's a little bit better than last time, 60K a day. But important part, and this is the important part, they actually having a lot of updates. So if I go here into the world, there is a world now.
There is a world now. There you go.
There's the typical Forex world here that you can go and you can, explore, and there's different kind of objectives and stuff. So there's a proper Forex world now. Forex map, I mean the March map. So they're definitely iterating. I will still hold a final verdict on this, what's going to happen, because
what's going to happen is it's not going to have any anywhere near Kingshot scale. Ever.
For now, no. Definitely no.
Ever. I mean, that's my assumption, because of the total addressable market on this game is just very small.
Yeah. Problem with this game is also that if it would actually get any scale, then it would lock Forex market during behind very high production costs, because now you need to build 3 cores in order to catch them instead of 2 cores. Because everybody's using Century Games template, which is the idle core plus the Forex one. So
now they would need to do 3.
Yeah. So people should better pray that this won't succeed. Otherwise, they're cornered.
No, I don't think they're cornered. But yeah, it's just gonna be a matter of time until they figure it out.
Yeah. I'm still guessing they figure it out, because again, you see that they're working on it. Anyway, moving on. Candy Crush
on.
Solitaire.
Mm.
Here we are. Back again. And Solitaire is nowhere.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say nowhere. They added ads.
Exactly.
Okay. I think I missed that one.
What do you mean you missed that, man? I sent you the
No,
screenshot
you saw
into
it.
the
You sent the screenshots as well.
Oh, really?
No,
Yeah.
I sent the screenshot.
Was it you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Must
I was
have
actually
missed.
playing that game.
Yeah, you like that feature, right?
It's I liked it from the beginning because it was kind of making the whole game way easier because you could then like
If you know how to use it.
if you know how to use it, yes. But then I could just vomit on like the candy sweetness. So like it's just I just don't like that. It's too sweet for me. It doesn't really work.
Yeah. That's just a personal preference. The problem is that scale-wise, it's also not going anywhere, especially for a company like King. This seems to be like not really going according to the plan. They added this friendom meter that I know I was greeted when I logged in last time on today. Yeah, not really
Doesn't
that
matter meter? Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter basically. So, like, my guess is that if like major changes aren't done to the game, then this is gonna be as it is. And especially now that the Disney Solitaire game is scaling up, Vuga's game is dead. Solitaire Gun Harvest is still going solid. Like, seems to me like the battle for Solitaire this year is already won. We didn't even Metacore firing the shot yet.
Please don't get me started, please.
Yeah, let's see. But yeah, this is as it is. So let's go final game of the radar.
Disney?
Goods Puzzle.
Okay.
Ah, this is like
This is a little bit later.
Yeah, this is a little bit later. So Goods Puzzle, February 20.
Well, that's the Disney's
You
not that
realize
far.
every video, Jakob, you wear a black t-shirt?
Yeah, right? Yes.
Yeah. Go back. Yeah. Go one more. One more.
There you go.
One more.
It's all black. I know. There you go. Yeah, it's all black. It's all fucking black. Yeah.
There we go. It's great.
Okay, good.
It's
Okay,
one.
okay. I take everything back. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. How's Goods Puzzle doing? I didn't
Yeah.
like this game. I can't play it.
Oh, really?
No, me either.
It was the conveyor belt game.
Yeah.
Where is it?
My eyes. Oh, thank you.
Did I miss that one? On which emulator did I have it? Had so many
Like
games.
cheateremulator.com most probably.
Do we have a new sponsor? I didn't use that.
We should. Yeah, we should. Oh, we can have a playablemmaker.com. You just go and just export playables from ads. There you go. Easy.
Yeah, so February 24th. So it was somewhere here.
Oh, you're in December.
Yeah, sorry.
And why are you going to August? You're looking for February.
25th.
Yes.
Shit.
They're here.
Here. Yeah. Didn't move that much, let's say. 90K a day.
Pretty stable.
Plus another 68% on ads. So
Yeah, still a lot.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I think last time when we were talking about this, like this was the one game from Vietnam that I said is doing everything by the books, especially the template and like all these other things that they have here. It's pretty much done very, very well, and everything they're doing was pretty much on spot what they should be doing. Yeah, great for them. I guess usual more levels, more events, more stuff's been done. Hasn't been greeted with some kind of major feature update here. So either it's later or it's just not that big. But yeah, it's doing pretty well.
Are you actually playing any of the games that we reviewed, like still after a review, or not really?
Just Pokemon.
Okay, it's fine. Fair enough.
Just
I
Pokemon.
can't wait.
is it weird that I still play Vida Mahjong?
Yes.
Yeah, that's weird.
It is.
And Mate still plays Disney Solitaire.
Yeah. pretty much. I mean,
Block Blast. Like my girlfriend was playing it so much on my phone, she asked me to remove it from mine.
Oh, really?
I didn't play Disney Solitaire for 2 weeks actually.
That's a lot.
That's a
You
lot.
churn
I
already.
need to. No. I need to get back. No.
Like Tika needs to run some retargeting, huh?
Oh yeah.
Get you back.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's been-
Pokemon's doing great.
I think now, by now, I think I spent like 100 in Disney.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Already?
I mean, I was actually having a tattoo session and I was playing Disney Solitaire. So I mean, like, I can't wait. I just need to play. So I was like,
Jesus.
give me that special offer.
Yeah, so these are doing very good, especially because today, on 29th of May, when we're recording this, there was a new expansion which you won't see on the graph. But
This
my guess
game
is
has made more than $500 million
yes,
in 6 months. No, a
Yes.
bit more than 6 months.
yes. It's on its way to do 1 billion very consistently in a year, exactly as we predicted with John. So that's there.
But
And
it's stupid.
Japan is what's stupid? It's Pokemon, man. Don't join the line of people underestimating the biggest
I'm not
IP in the
underestimating
world.
it, but don't you think it could have been done more fun?
What do you mean more fun? Like it's exactly as it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like you just don't get Pokemon, man. And there's gonna be another Pokemon game releasing later this year, the Pokemon Champions
Felix,
game.
you know, this battle can't be won. It's just like
You have no power here.
Honestly, I was just trying to wind him up one last time on the episode. But
yeah. This doesn't
he
work.
went
like
into
that.
Zen mode.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, good.
Okay,
Wasn't
that
that
was
bad
it.
actually. So it wasn't
Yeah, it was
that,
good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, I think like we picked very, very stable, or let's say rising games this time. Not
First time. Yeah.
yeah,
No curse.
usually it's lots of shark fins, lots of
Yeah.
other fins. So not this time. I
No, well,
guess.
it's definitely way more Turks than Finns.
For sure.
Finns disappeared a little bit.
Let's
But anyway,
see.
let's see. Thank you very much for coming, actually. And see you in next episode. Join the Slack channel. And also, everybody that actually came to our happy hours at MAU, thank you very much. It is already like a few weeks after MAU, but still, thank you very much for coming. See you in the next event. And yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.